Right. This is weird. Hi, Joanne. How are you, my lovely? I bet you are, Joanne. Yeah, we're good. Hi, Kim. Yeah, we're good. Hiya, Tanya. It don't look like the Double Trouble one is working tonight, so gonna have to just go on Facebook now. Hi, Ali. How are you?
No.
Okay. Hi, Donna. Right. The cards. Ah, bless you. Right.
Right, opening card tonight is Angel of Sharing. And the angel says, "In my temple of silence, all is added to me as I commune with my soul. Sharing a sacred moment, to give and receive becomes the most intimate communication between two or more beings. Whoever communes participates in the one spirit of life." There you have it.
Yes. Yes. So I hope everyone's had a good day today.
If not, why not?
Yes. It's a really above zero today. A nice day.
Woohoo.
Yeah. So, right. The spot prize word.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, it's not that.
And all must be spelt correctly.
Yeah.
Double, as in double your money.
Or double trouble.
Or double the punishment.
Yep. So also we are going to be doing the lighting of the candle today as well. So I know I forgot it last week, but we will be doing it tonight. So that'll be around about 9 o'clock. So I'm going to get things ready while Luke takes charge. Okay.
Right, I'm taking charge by saying thank you all for coming. Have a great weekend.
Okay. Right.
We have just stood on the cable that powers the computer. Therefore,
It's back in.
well, that's all right then.
Yeah.
But not if you stand in it again.
Yeah.
Right, I shall leave you in Paul's capable hands. See you all shortly.
Yes, it's me to go first. I forgot. Yeah, double your price. Hi, Tina.
Double the price.
How is everyone today? I hope you're all good. Yes, we did add a nice light fitting put in, and it looks really, really nice. Hi, Paige. Right, tonight I am. Yes, it is live. Right, today I'm going to be working with animal cards. I've been working with these today, and it's been really, really good. And you know, I've had quite a few. Wow. So I'm going to be working more with these tonight. And one thing I am going to say is, Spirit, tell us who we are going to. We can't just go to anyone just like that. It's Spirit that is actually guiding us to where we go. So I just felt I needed to say that we are not going to go to people because they ask. We are just going to go to people that Spirit tell us to do. So just thought I'd just let that go. And so, Ali White, can I come to you, please? Ali White.
No.
Thank you, dear. Put it on there, please. Thank you. It just made me a nice glass of Coke. How lovely. Just wait for Ali to say yes.
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Right. What I do is go like that. I think this is quite for you, actually. But there may be another card coming as well. Protection. And I feel with this that you need to put more protection around you and start protecting your home as well, not just yourself, your home, your car, your garden. You need to put the protection around all of you. And I'm being told you don't really do that. You do yourself, but not the place where you are as well, because they need the protection as well. Also, I do feel that things are starting to go well for you, and you're starting to open up more with things and doing things, but you still need the rest, where they're saying you're still not sleeping very well. You still need to have some you time as well. And this lady who I've got coming forward, she's just coming in to let me know that how proud she is of you and what's been going on around you. And she just wants to let you know that you are loved. There are people around that love you and care for you deeply. And a lot of healing has been sent to you, which there's still plenty more healing going to you as well. And also the second card, love. And look at that beautiful card. Oh. You know, love. And we all need loving. We all need someone to love us. You know, and I feel this is what you've got. You've got someone who wants you for you and loves you for you. You haven't got to put on any airs and graces. What they see is what they get with you. And this is what they're saying. The love is mutual, and it's actually giving you a new lease of life with the love that you've got, and it is so genuine. And right up the top, and this lady is saying it's about time you've actually found someone that loves you for you, not wanting you for this, that, and the next thing. They want you for you and keep it alive. And they're saying you have got the company now. You've got the power to do things that you always wanted to do. I know you've got books out. We've got 2 of them, and the third one's out the end of this month. So better get saving. No, they're very good books, and things are actually looking up. But the love you need the power, the love, and the strength. Mainly the strength, because things have been going on around you, and I know you've got other things going on in your personal life, which I'm not going to say over Facebook, but there are other things that are going on around you that you need the healing, you need the love, and you need the support. And this lady is saying that you've got the support of so many people, because there's so many people that care for you and love you. And this lady, I do feel this is on the maternal side, mother side, grandmother, but the most thing is the love that we all desire, and you deserve it. Especially you do deserve to be loved and be happy. And this lady's saying, about time you've actually got the love of your life now, who you're with, and keep the fire burning, or keep the candle burning, and things will get better. And I'm going to read this now. You are master of finding life. Flow, be in harmony with the rhythm, and the path will unfold. Preserve and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. That was the protection one. And the love one. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And I feel these 2 cards are really and truly for you. And you, it is good to see you happy. And I know there's a lot of things been going on and a lot of worrying going on, but with the love and the protection that you receive and get, things will work out, and you will be happy, and that big smile will be back on your face, and the love will forever be. And they're just saying, keep the protection up around all of the places where you live, and your car, if you've got a car, and also yourself and your partner. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. And I do say thank you. You know, it's really nice when you get compliments like that. And I'm going to leave their love with you and say, bless you. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke so he can do a reading. If I can ask, please, to give us reviews, because, you know, that helps us grow as well, if we're doing something wrong or if we're doing something right. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Hi, Carly. How are you? Right.
Good evening, everyone. We have the Dark Messenger tonight. So, if you'd like a reading with the Dark Messenger, please put your names up now. Right, thank you, Crouching Bull. So, where's Crouching Bull going to go? Right, we have a stop on Paige Clackett. Paige, I'm coming to you. Right, so as I glance into the crystal, what do we have? Ah, yes. All right, so we have Paige sat on the sofa, and we have a little orb just about there. Just the one. Not doing very much, but it's sat there and it's about eye level, off the floor. And as I observe you sat on the sofa, it's sort of like this. You're not lounging out like you've taken over the sofa, but sitting there quite comfortably. And I'm looking around the room and see if there's any more or anything of any great significance, but I have to say, other than the person that's in spirit that is stood in front of you, there's nothing there that jumps out at me. Okay, so let's see. Do we have someone for Paige Clackett, please? Right, thank you very much. Rolling Thunder. Okay. Let's have a look. Right, I have the energy of a lady coming through. Okay, and as this lady comes through, straight away I want to say to you that this lady is, without a shadow of a doubt, well past her retirement years. As she comes forward, with the exception of what I would call normal wear and tear on the body, like, particular someone of her years, this lady is in her 80s. I'm going to say midway in her 80s, so about 86, 85, 84, that sort of positioning. I want to say she also feels that there is a number of issues concerning pain that I can feel in the knees, in her wrists, in her fingers. So this lady would be taking medication to combat the pain. It doesn't feel quite like it has got to the stage where it's inhibiting her mobility, other than, complaints about painful knees, sore joints, and that sort of thing. This is something that I feel is age related, as opposed to, an injury or what we call repetitive injury. This feels very much like it's just due to her age. The pain is very similar to what I have on a day-to-day basis, because I've got arthritis, and I would say the pain is very, very similar. I can't say for certain it is arthritis because I'm not a doctor, but I want to say that's what it certainly feels like to me. Now, this is a lady who was family orientated. She was a very active member of the family, obviously, until she started getting these pains in her knees and her hips and her arms, as in wrists and that sort of thing, elbows. And a lady that has not only lived through a lot, but also seen a lot. So there's no surprises about, you can't shock her and say, oh, I better not let you see that because the answer would be, oh, I've seen that many times before. Now, as she comes forward, I want to say that she brings forth a considerable amount of love with her. I can feel the energy of it as it makes my body tingle. She's also someone that would be very good at listening. Okay. if you were speaking to her about let's say, a delicate matter, okay, this lady would not be shocked, and she would give you a very straightforward answer, an answer from the heart based on her experiences. So it's not like she hasn't been there before. She would say, I've been round the block a few times. You can't shock me that easily. I would give her a position of matriarch hierarchy. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to look at the family tree, and as I'm looking at the family tree, and I take you pages generation 1, your mother and father would be generation 2, along with aunties and uncles. I go back to generation 3, that would be a grandmother, a great aunt, and second cousins. Okay, now as I look her into the eye, first thing I notice about looking in her eyes, she's got very sparkly eyes and a very lovely smile. But there's another side to her that not everybody would see too often, but she doesn't suffer fools gladly. Okay? She doesn't suffer fools gladly. In fact, she's not got any time for that type of individual. She's very old school in her way of thinking and in her way of speaking, which would put her somewhat at odds with today's highly politically correct society. Now, this lady would call a spade and not calling it a shovel. Okay, if she didn't like it, she'd say it to your face. There's no need for her to say it behind your back, because she'd quite happily say it to your face if it was called for. Now, as she draws close, she wants to, okay, yes, yeah, all right, no bother. As she draws close, Paige, one of the things that she wants to bring to your attention is that people who are straight talking, people who say things how they are, all right, are individuals that you can very easily and comfortably learn from and move ahead with. Those that spend their time being what is being described here as woke, spend too much time trying to be woke, that they never actually do anything. They are afraid to open their mouth and actually say things how they are. Straight talking is the answer for moving forward, because we don't need to know anything about preferred pronouns. We don't need to know what your preferred gender is. We don't need to know what goes on behind closed doors. We don't need to know any of that. But what we do need is people to spend time actually talking. Far too long has people locked themselves away from reality, spending their time buried in a false illusion of what they would hope the world to be. and never actually get down to the nitty-gritty of dealing with the issues that seriously affect our lives now. An example of what I can give you is the art of communication that involves actually writing something with a pen or saying something with the mouth is a dying breed, because today communication, in the eyes of the young generation that will one day take over from us all, is writing something with your thumbs. They're locked away from the world and its reality, live in a fantasy, and speak to someone sat next to them by pushing buttons or touching screens on a phone. This is how the younger generation now communicate. Whatever happened to using your tongue? If someone is a problem and causes a problem, the way we are meant to communicate is to tell them to their face they are a problem. Because the very act of showing respect is honesty and forthrightness, and not to be hiding behind a telephone as a handy or cell phone or mobile phone, whatever your preferred description happens to be. The art of communication, where we used to sit around a dining table as a family, having heart-to-heart conversations over a healthy home-cooked meal, is another reality that is passing away as quick as the day turns to night. Do not let this become your reality. Learn to communicate the gifts and the beauty of spirit and their guidance by using your tongue. The other thing I would say, Paige, is be true to yourself. Before you can show love to anyone else, you have to learn to love yourself for who you really are. And to be bold in telling people who you really are. We do not need to wear masks anymore. We do not need to put on a facade that everything is wonderful, where behind the mask we are broken and trodden on. We have to say what is true and what is real. You have a very unique gift from Spirit, and that is the ability to see the truth and hear the truth when it is spoken, and discern whether the person in front of you is of the light or not, as the case may be. You have the ability to hear the truth with real ears and see the truth with real eyes. You don't need to hide behind a screen. Let your light shine, and let those who are in the darkness be exposed by the light, and then lead them to it. That is a mission that you have. The time for when the family as a whole gets to know the truth of their origins will soon be upon us, because the bear will sleep for very little more time before he goes out in search of that which is his. And he will know the truth, and the truth will set him free. Just as soon all of the family will know the truth and be set free by it too. Beware upon the ground you stand, because the truth is buried beneath the land. Okay, it must be Cryptic Clue Club tonight. Right, Paige, I'm going to leave this person's love with you. And I'm also going to say that I feel that that message was not just for yourself, Paige, but I think it was really for the family as well, and that you were chosen to be the messenger for your family tonight. Some of that, I confess, I didn't really understand, but it's not for me. It's for you and for your family. So I will leave the love of spirit with you and say thank you, Paige, for the privilege of being able to read for you tonight. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of tonight with us, because you never know who might pop in. Well, I can see Paul is biting at the bit, so I'm going to make way for Paul. And Paige, as you're the messenger for your greater family tonight, I wish you luck in deciphering what on earth they were saying. But I'm sure Tanya will be able to shed some light on it for you as well. So, thank you for your time. And now here he is, the one, the only. Well, I hope there's only one of them, because one's enough for me. Here he comes, the lovely Paul. Thank you very much.
All right, there are some people who's finding it difficult to get on, so what we're doing is if we do come to them, they will answer via my mobile, via messenger. So unfortunately, like bless her, Man Pink, you know, she can't comment or anything on there. So yeah, that is what we will be doing. Right, I put those cards down somewhere. Oh, here they are.
Would you like to borrow my glasses, Paul?
Yeah, you've got new ones. Right, let's have your names up and see who I'm drawing to, please. Hey, with the monkey thing. Right, Jeff Hewitt, can I come to you, please? Just let us know if that's okay. So yes, no, go on, get lost. Right, as you see, I'm shuffling them just and I look away because I don't. There and there. This card should be for Luke, really. Regeneration. And I feel this is the time for you to start being you and start growing up and being you, because they're saying you haven't been yourself for quite a while. Now, they're saying you've got to get that new bit of life to actually start looking after yourself, because there's been a lot of things going on around you, and there's a lot of things that you've actually tried to do, and it's been very, very difficult for you, but things are going to be starting to look up once this new power of energy comes in. You can't allow people to actually stop you from doing what you want to do. You are the master of your own destiny, and you've got to start living like your destiny, but also think of the love of children and your loved ones as well, and keep them all in mind, but never forget where you come from, whether you came from a rich background or a poor background. Never forget it, because you wouldn't be here or there without going through hardship and goodship, and things are going to be coming alive for you, and you've got to start wakening up and actually smell the beauty of the earth. And there's a lady starting to come in now, and she's on the maternal side, and she's mother, grandmother coming through, and she's letting you know that you have got the power, you have got the prayers to do what you want to do. She knows that the love that you give out, you will get back tenfold, and they will always think of you saying, yeah, that smile is giving us a chance to smile back, and they want you to smile more and think of how you get about and do things. I've got to pick another card. Yeah. Independent. And be your independent self. Don't allow people to start trying to overshadow you and start doing things for themselves, because that isn't you. You are a very independent man who needs to start thinking on yourself as well, and not keep on listening to every Tom, Dick or Harry. You've got to start listening to yourself and be yourself, because you are the destiny of your own soul. Don't allow others to try and bring you down again, because this lady, bless her, she's saying, I still love you, even though I'm up here, I still love you, and keep that beautiful smile smiling, because you have got the gift, you have got the love, and people see that in you. And yet there are some people that are jealous, but they're what we call haters, because they haven't got what you've got. You've got the love, you've got the peace, you've got the harmony, and you've got the friendship. And the friendship you give is a true friendship, not all this, buy us a pint and I'll be your mate, or, go out for a pint with. They aren't true friends. The true friends are the ones that take people for who they are. And I feel that there's a lot of people that do find you a decent person, full of love and full of harmony, that you would tell them straight. If you thought they were a bit of a numpty, you would tell them, and you would tell them straight. Don't allow people to try and overshadow you or try to personate you, because no one can. Only you can be you, and you've got the independence and the regeneration for you, and you keep the love shining and keep that light, keep that candle burning, because you have got the love and the soul of spirit that are with you and protect you all the time. And now I'm going to read these, because I don't read them before as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt, embrace your transformation, put on your new cloak. You are the master of regeneration. And this one here, you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. And I feel that actually reads out to you. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. You go with your gut instinct and your heart. You don't have to go with what everyone else says. And they are blessing you for everything. And the love that are sending you is true love. And you will keep that. Keep your love burning. And don't let others try to come between it, because you deserve the happiness, you deserve the love, and yeah, you deserve the regeneration and the independence. So I'm going to leave that with you, Jeff, and say thank you and bless you. Thank you. If I can ask for I'm losing what I'm saying now.
Tea?
No, if I could ask you for a review, thank you. But also, you can actually go on our page from the TV as well and actually give us reviews on there. But at the moment, thank you, Carly. At the moment, on here is fine. So right now, I'm going to bring back the master of the crystal bowls, the lovely Luke.
Such a way with words. Okay.
I said that card was for you.
We have Miss Scarlet. So if you'd like a reading with Miss Scarlet, please do put your names up now. And we'll see where Crouching Bull takes us. Right, I can see the talking stick now. So where is he going? Right. It's a stop on Kim White. Kim White, I'm coming to you. So let's see. Right. Okay. Right, Kim, I have got an image of you, and it's showing you sat on a dining chair. And in front of you is what looks like it's either a mug of tea or a mug of coffee. And there is a number of orbs that are sort of, well, circling you, for want of a better word. You know, they're sort of going around about eyebrow height. And there's 3 of them that I can see at the moment. And there's a 4th one that is just about there. Okay. So there is a lot of spirit moving around you, please. You know, a lot of spirit moving around you, which is a good thing, because that means there's a lot of loved ones in the world of spirit that are taking an interest in your life, and are always hanging around you at some point. And I want to say that in the crystal here, I'm being made aware of a person in spirit that has manifested themselves into a golden yellow haze in the shape of a person's body. So we're going to try and find out who this individual is. So bear with me. Do we have someone for Kim White, please? Okay. Yeah, bring them all. Bring them all. But we'll only have time for one of them. Yeah, no bother. Right. There's actually 4 people in the queue for you. So one of them is going to speak for everybody. Right. So, okay, if one of you want to step forward, please, that'd be grand. Yeah, it doesn't matter who, just one of you. Lovely. Thank you. Okay. Right. Okay, lovely. I can feel it now. Right. Oh. Right. Okay, Kim, I've got the energy of a male coming forward. This gentleman, I want to say, is around the 5'8" in height. Bear in mind, I am a skinny so-and-so. Yes, very sort of, it's ribs and skin stretched. This person, compared to my build, okay, I want to say is medium build. They are very much straight up and down. So they're not what you would call pot-bellied or beer-bellied or that. They are, straight up and down, medium build. Now, I do want to say that this particular individual, right, is very partial to wearing literally all the time, whether it's eating dinner, whether it's sitting watching telly, or whether it's going out to wherever with this cloth flat cap on. Okay, it's like glued. Now, I have to ask myself, and I always wonder, when they wear it for as long as they do, is it because they're hiding a bald patch, or is it because they just glue the thing on? I don't know. I've often wondered that. Well, I want to say this person fits very comfortably in his 70s. Now, and I also want to say that he's got slightly rough hands, but that is just because this guy is an individual that works with their hands. This is not an office worker. This is somebody who does not move paper clips. Okay, this is someone who does humping and dumping. It's like skilled and unskilled labor. So, the sort of things that involve that time of work could be like digging holes in the road, go down coal mines, working in the shipbuilding yards, working for the local council, carpenter, electrician, plumber, that type of thing, where the hands do all the work. Okay. I'm very aware that there is a issue with the chest with this man. Now, the type of symptoms that I feel being placed upon me is like a very heavy chest, and I want to say it's like a rattly chest, because I can feel wheezing and that sort of thing on it. So I do believe that this would have been a situation that progressively would have got worse. Okay, I don't feel it is acute, as in it's just happened. This is something that's been there, and as time goes by, it gets generally a little bit more worse and worse and worse. And I do feel that winter times, that would have been a lot of issues with the chest, like, not just like colds, I'd say like flus, bronchitis, that sort of thing. He would have probably been plagued with a lot of that because of this feeling in the chest. So it's either the heart or it's the lungs, or maybe a combination of the both, but it's certainly quite prominent. Now, this guy is a very proud man, and also you could say in some respects, like people of his generation, he would have been a bit private as well. And what I mean by private is that discussions about his health would not have occurred. he's from a generation that didn't talk about their aches and pains and their groans and moans, particularly men. This is a man that you wouldn't see knocking down the doctor's door to get seen. This is a man that would, I mean, unless he was at death's door, you wouldn't even see him going down to the doctors for an appointment, you know, because it's just not the thing men do of his generation. And a lot of that is to do with the fact that if you don't work, you don't get paid. If you don't get paid, you can't put food on the table. The introduction of, like, I suppose you could say, like, sick pay and all that was very, very much in its infancy, if it actually existed at all during his day. So men just didn't go and see doctors. Basically, they couldn't afford to go and see doctors because of the loss in wages. This is a man, so I say, when it says proud and private, you know, if he could get out of bed, irrespective of how ill he felt, he would go to work in all weathers, hail, rain, sleet, snow, you name it. Even if there was a tsunami, this guy would be going to his work. Now, he was a very family-orientated man in that he had a great amount of respect and love for the family as a whole, not just his wife and his children, but the family as a whole unit. It was a very closely bound family, and there was definitely a strong sense of family values, and this man certainly had a strong sense of high standards and high values. So what I'm saying by that is, when he was a kid, he was very much told, this is what men do, and when you have a family of your own, this is what you do. And that is exactly what he has done throughout his life. Put his family before him. Now, I feel very much like, as this gentleman draws close, he has a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of reference to draw from, experience to draw, that can be passed on, that he himself benefit from. Now, because of the way he had to work, the circumstances in which he was raised and had to work, he's very, very much used to having very little. Because this man worked every day God sent, but also money was not in abundance. This is by no means a rich man. Okay, he knew what it was like to have very, very little, and he knew how to make that very little put bread on the table, put shirts on the children's back, put shoes on their feet, and also pay all the bills. So this man's a genius when it comes down to making a shilling stretch like it was a pound, and making a pound stretch like it was a tenner. So this man has a wealth of knowledge about, the posh word he'd use would be prudence, but the everyday word that we would use would be thriftiness. Okay, thriftiness. And he's got a wealth of knowledge around that he's quite happy to pass on to, because he's very aware that the time in which we live, although a different world completely to when he was here, has the same issues for each family, facing so much taxation, so much a tax on their welfare benefits, and the costs of food soaring. that he has come in to lend his knowledge and experience because he has such a great love for the family. Now, this man, like I say, I forgot to place them for you. Sorry. Your generation 1, your parents' generation 2, this man sits in generation 3, which is a grandparents, granddad, great uncles. Also, you'd have your grandmother and great aunties in the same line there. Okay. Where was I now? Yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought there, mate. I do beg your pardon. Yeah. And he was saying that his generation learned a very stark lesson, which was passed on to them by their parents who lived through the wartime. And that was a case of mend and make do. Okay? So when garments are damaged, is to mend them and make them look new again, as opposed to having to spend money on new garments like trousers, shirts, jackets, socks, tights, that sort of thing. He said, mend and make do. That was a very poignant lesson that we had to learn, because even though the war was over, there was so much rationing and such great shortages of clothing that what you had to do was to learn to mend and make do. The same with your furniture. A leg broke, you would make a new one out of what you had, and that would have to make do, because things were in such short supply and the economy was bankrupt. So he has all those skills, all that knowledge, and all that experience that he stepped forward to help you get through all of those issues. And he's doing it because of his love for the family. Now, okay. Right, he's pulling back from me now. However, before he goes, he's actually put an image in my mind. This is a gift that he'd like to pass on or pass over to you. And what he's actually showing me, okay, and it does make me giggle, but, you know, they pass on strange gifts all the time. Right, this is a darning needle, wool, sewing needle, and a pile of thread. Okay, now I haven't a clue what I'm supposed to do with this, because I neither sew nor knit nor darn or anything, right? My other half does, bless him. Right, so I'm going to give this over to you with his love and say thank you very much for the privilege of reading for you. And yeah, if you're able to make anything out of the needle, the thread, the darning needle, and the wool, be my guest. But certainly, I've had stranger gifts put in my mind to pass on to people than that. Anyway, bless you, Kim. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and God bless you. Now, it's time for the one in the family that does sew, knit, darn, and everything else to do with
I'm doing the candle.
haberdashery to come back. But first, more than likely, Kim, yeah, more than likely, he's from a generation that could do absolutely anything with very little. Right. Now, if you would like to join Paul in a moment of remembrance of all our loved ones in spirit who have passed, both recent and some time ago, here is Paul and our remembrance candle. Over to you, Paul.
Right. I do this virtually every week. Yes, I forgot last week, but I do the lighting of the candle. And if you wish to put people's names, hi James Edwards, you can do. Hi Joanne Lewis. So this candle is for the people we've lost. And it doesn't matter whether it was the week, 2 weeks, a month ago, a year ago. This is for each and every one that I light this candle for. And it just lets them know that we are still thinking of them. The love is still going out for them each day. We remember them, and they will never ever be forgotten from yous until yous actually meet again, when it is your time to go to the spirit world to be with them back home. This candle is for everybody, not just certain few, for everybody of your loved ones, your friends. It doesn't matter. I light this candle for each and every one, so you can reflect, you can remember the love that was shared with that family, and always keep their life burning. You know, let the life flow through you and be at one with you. Like I put my mum, my 2 grandparents. I never met my grandfathers, but my grandparents, my aunties, Dee, Vi, Tommy, Terry, and the people I can remember, and like Luke's dad, Scott or Archie. It just brings their memories back in, that you think of them and letting them know that we still love them. So I just leave it. I will be leaving it burning till we finish, but I just like to just have a minute of reflecting on what's going on and how things are going, and just think of them and let them know that you still love them. So I'll just give a minute so we can have all reflect on these. And I will mention some names. Tina Gifford, her mum, dad, Derek and Ron, Carly Lou, mum, Nan, Pauline, Simon, Teddy and Teddy girl, Tanya, Mikey, Grandad Alex, Reuben, Abraham, Edgar, Nan, Sadie, Nan Eliza, Uncle Al, Claudette, Bob, Stella, David, Nan, Uncle, Aunt, all family and friends who have passed. Christine Marie Harris's dad, and Dawn Thomas put all my family in spirit. Kim White, Gareth, Steve, Annette, Zoe, all our loved ones. And Claudette, my brother and father I never met. Aunt Helen, Joanne Lewis put Grandma, Grandad, Paulette, Raven, Cynthia, G, Grandma, Angela, auntie, uncle, cousin John. So just remember they're all still in our hearts and in our minds, and just let them know that we still love them. So now I'm going to continue to do these, and I'm going to ask Joanne Lewis, is it okay to come to you? I'm using Spirit Animals Oracle cards. So just give me a yes or no. Not at the moment. This card is falling out. Yeah. Right. Assertive.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. I just had to make sure it was what it was. Assertive. And I look at that. Beautiful, beautiful creature. And I do feel that you are very much assertive to a lot of things. And your confidence is really growing tremendously now. And they're saying, Spirit are saying how proud and how much they do think of you, of what you're doing and how you go about with your readings, and that they just think you are an amazing reader, and how you're always smiling, you always put the smile on people's faces, and they really, really do warm to you because they feel you are genuine. You are not a person where people think, oh, I don't really want to go there. I want to be, with someone that I can trust and know that they will always be honest with them. And me, for one, I trust you wholeheartedly. The messages you've given me and sent me the meanings of them are just out of this world. And I just thank you for doing what you're doing and how you do go about doing with people. And I'm picking the second card, friend. And I feel you are a true friend. You are someone we could trust, we can love as a friendship, and all know that you would always help and guide as much as you can. And people try to buy friendship, but you are not like that. You are unique. You are full of love and admiration for each and every person, whether you read them or you don't. You don't see the bad in people either. And that is what a true friend is. And we all do need friends. But you are so blessed with how you go about and how you do your readings. They just draw to you because you are such an amazing, loyal friend. And yeah, but there is a lady coming in here, and she's actually got the same laugh as you because she's just coming in and she's just started laughing, and she's saying, cool, you're going to make her head swell even more. She's not even going to be able to get out the front door because you're giving her all this. And I'm just saying, well, I can't say anything bad because there is nothing bad that I can say about you. But she's laughing at it, and she's got that same giggle that you do when you're on your lives. And bless her, she is such a lovely, lovely lady coming in, and she just wants you to know that she's still laughing and she's still got that laugh. But I know you miss her, and I know you would like to be with her on the earth plane, but unfortunately, it's not actually. You can still be with her because she's only next door, but she is always around you anyway, and you do feel her around you. But she's saying it's just that the cuddle that I would just love to actually give you and always be around you. Don't allow people to try and get to you because you are worth more than money could buy. You have got that beautiful nature full of love and full of surprise you know, people will warm to you, and me and Luke have definitely, you know, we think a lot of you, but it's keeping the friendship alive, and don't allow people to try and ruin what you are and who you are and what you've got, because you've got something very special. And yeah, people want it, but they don't realize they could have it as well if they needed to, if they took the time to learn and be with their loved ones and guides like yourself is, me and Luke are, and plenty of people on here are. They know that their loved ones and all people will always be and see the love that you share. So I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Thank you for working with me and allowing me to read these cards for you. Lost you, had to find myself back. Oh, bless you, Christina. I say thank you to the lovely Joanne for yeah, exactly. Totally 100% there, Joanne. But they don't realise it. And it's about time they do start realising. So now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke so he can bring some more lovely messages. Thank you, Luke.
Okay. We have this time round Little Boy Blue. So all the fans of Little Boy Blue, if you would like a reading with Little Boy Blue, please do put up your names now, please. Right. All right. There is a talking stick. So up we go. And we have a stop on Angel Angel. So, Angel Angel, I'm coming to you. Right, Angel, as I look into the crystal and seeing an image of you, you're on the sofa, but it actually looks like you've dozed off. Okay, because you're laid back like that, and your hands are like this across your tummy with your eyes closed. So it actually looks like you've dozed off.
Meditating.
However, I will give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that you are having a few moments of meditation. Okay? So I shall say that you are meditating. And as you are laid back meditating, I want you to say that just above your head, like this, with a red, fiery red glow just above here, okay, right, is an orb. And although the color is a fiery red, the color makes no difference. It's purely just to help me see it easier. And I am aware that over to your right hand side, which for me is here, okay, there is a person in spirit drawing very, very close to you. So I'm going to see if we can find out who that individual is. Do we have someone for Angel Angel? Oh, excellent. Yeah, please do it. Okay, right, let's see. Right, Angel, I want to say I have got a male energy that's coming forward. And as this person comes forward, I am very aware that he comes forward with a lot of love energy. Okay, this very strong, vibrant pink energy. And as it comes forward, it's almost like it wants to engulf, right? So it's like wrapping itself around me. And I feel this really pleasant tingling sensation on my skin as it does so. And I can feel, I feel actually quite elated at the moment. That's how it's making me feel, quite elated. And I also say quite warm, to the point I might even have to take this off because it's making me so warm. The feeling inside is happy, is happiness, it's peacefulness, and it's I'm trying to think of the right word to say here, but you know, language escapes me because it's so, words actually don't do it justice. I want to say that, but it's like I'm being surrounded by this tranquil peace that just makes everything else just fade into insignificance. Honestly, does. Everything else is just not important, you know. And this is the way it's making me feel. It's quite elating. I feel quite uplifted, quite at peace, like I have no worries, and I just don't need to think about anything because I have all I need, and that's just surrounded me right now like this. And I want to say this gentleman's energy is just awesome, absolutely awesome. This is how the unconditional love, this is what it actually feels like. And it makes everything else pale into significance. It really does. It's like every cell in your body just dances all at once, you know, with the tingling sensation that you get with it. This gentleman has got so much of this unconditional love energy as he comes forward for you that all I can say is wow, absolutely wow. And that does come nowhere near doing it justice. And as this man comes through for you, I'm being made aware that he comes with this energy because he is aware that you have been I don't want this to sound bad, but you've not been yourself lately. You've been a little, well, you've been like, normally you would be here, but lately you've been right down there. And this is to remind you that love is not just an emotion. It's not just a feeling. It is a gift. Okay? It is a gift. And this gentleman steps forward to gift you with this, to remind you that you are by no means alone, and that as you take those steps forward each day with your life, that you are loved beyond measure, and that there is so much of this love energy that comes from the world of spirit that it can do more than just chase away the darkness and the downtrodden thoughts and feelings that seem to cling on to us on almost a daily basis. Okay? They want to lift you up, and they want to be placing you on a pedestal way up high so that your light can shine for an eternity, but also as a shine as a guiding light for those who still live in this world, this physical realm that we are in, and still live in it in the darkness. This gentleman, as he comes forward, I want to place this man, okay, down the father's side of the family, and I want to go to a granddad figure here, okay, a grandfather figure here. And this gentleman, I want to put him in his late 60s to very early 70s. And this man passed, I would say, before his time, okay? Because I don't sense anything around him that would have explained why he had gone early, other than a sharpened pain that I feel in my chest, which was like, I want to say like a crushing pain, okay? A crushing pain. In comparison to today, I would class him as a young, middle-aged man, you know, late 60s, possibly very early 70s, but I would say no more than 71, okay? But this man wasn't afraid to show emotion, and he wasn't afraid to show how much he loved his family. Okay, so this man is no stranger to love. He knows what love is, and he knows what it did in his family, and it made them one very, very tight fitting unit, where from the smallest child to the oldest man, I himself, everyone knew they were loved, because everyone said, I love you every day. And to this man, sharing love and showing love is an important part of him, of his character, of his essence. So every time this man steps forward, he brings that immense power of love with him to share with each and every loved one that still is in the physical realm, but to show them that even though a lot of family are over in the spirit world, that remain in the memories of those that are here, if by name, but also in the physical presence, that they remember him, that he still very much exists and still shares that love out. Okay. Now, okay. Yes, by all means. By all means. Right. He is beginning to step back from me now, but he wants to assure you, you are not alone. And he sends his love to uplift, surround, engulf, and raise you up back on that pedestal, so you can light your light can shine into the darkness and light the way for those who live in a dark place. It's like he sees you as a lighthouse. Okay, that's how brightly your light shines to him. You are like a lighthouse, and as you allow your light to shine, you will draw people unto yourself. You will draw people unto yourself. That's what you're there for. Right. I'm going to leave his love with you, Angel, and say thank you very, very much. Okay? Thank you very, very much for the privilege of being able to read for you. I'll say this man has so much love to share, not only with those who remember him and those who know him as by his name, but also those that have no idea what it's like to be loved. Right? God bless you. And thank you very much. Right, Paul.
Yes.
When you are ready.
I'm always ready.
You're always ready. Ah, right. We'll call you Ever Ready then. Right, I'd like to introduce and welcome back Mr. Ever Ready. Makes a change from Duracell.
Aye. Right. Let's have your names up and see who I'm drawing to, please. Tina, can I come to you, please, Tina? Hi, Angie. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. Right. Let's see. I'm shuffling the cards and there. That one. Ooh. Adventure. And I feel with this that it's not going on an adventure. You're seeing things of an adventurous nature. I feel that there's things going on around the globe that actually brings the adventure to you. And like in your mind goes, when you go meditating, your mind goes on an adventure, and they want you to know that it's okay to have a break and start doing things with the kids, grandkids, and start being you, because they're saying you haven't been you for a while, and they're saying you need an adventure to start doing things, you know, that you wouldn't normally do. Try and like draw. If you don't draw, try something like that. Writing, try, but be adventurous in things that you do, and always start doing things that actually represent you, and people who think of you will help you do what you need to do and how you need to do things. And I'm going to pick another card as well. Revealer of truth. And what this is saying, you've got to start being truthful for everyone. You know, be truthful with them as you do, and don't allow people to try to do false testimonies for you, because you are not that. You are a lady of truth and justice, and this is where they're coming from. They're saying you've got to start opening up, but truthfully, and don't let others try to interfere in your journey that you've been on, your spiritual journey that you've been on, where people try to interfere and start doing things where when you're trying to do your readings, it's now time to be honest with them and say, look, I need this time for myself and my people. I don't need all the goings on every time I try to do something to help other people. I need that time to yourself, and you need it to be at one with spirit, and spirit will help you and guide you in the way you do it and the other things you go about. Don't allow people to try and bring you down to their level, because you are better than that, and you are full of love, and you like to give out the love. But it's about time people started giving you the love as well, and the support, and allow you to be able to do what needs to be done, and don't have them moaning and groaning at you. It is your time which you deserve. You so deserve to have that time to yourself and be at one with spirit. They don't ask for much, and you're not asking for much. You're just asking just for that bit of time where you can be at one with spirit and be able to bring the love to each and every person you read, because you do bring out the love for everybody you read. The readings you gave me are so spot on and full of love, always comes with it. And spirit are saying, now it's time for you to be truthful with others and turn around and say, look, I need this time. I need it. If you don't like it, go out or do something else. I want this time to myself and be at one with spirit, because you deserve it. You deserve the happiness and the love from each and every person you read, and who else around you. You give your time freely to them, and now it's time for you to take back and say, look, I need this now. I don't want it any other time. I want it now. Now is the time for you to shine bright, and let the spirit work with you as they go about their day, evening, their time, when they go about and help you, and they're sending the love and support over to you. And always keep the words. I've been told I've got to pull another one. Self-reliance. So these three are all things that you need and you do. Starting off with adventure, then revealer of truth, and self-reliance. Those three are for you to listen and start doing what you need to be doing, and not have everyone else complaining, and that, because you have the love, you have the support, and you have the guidance from spirit, and they will always guide you where and when you need to be. So I'm going to read all these out. Like the adventure. Dare to do things different. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. And then revealer of the truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. And your last one, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrate is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shaman. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. And I feel they all read out to you. And as they're saying, you can only make the change. You can only do things, but spirit will help you and spirit will guide you. and I know you know that. So yeah, I'm going to leave this with you and say bless you. Thank you for allowing me to work with you, and we will see you on a live hopefully very soon. And if you can give us a review, that'd be even more fantastic. Now here comes the lovely, the handsome Luke. Thank you.
Just had to move that table a little bit because someone thinks I've got short legs.
Well, I've got short legs.
And unfortunately, I don't have short legs. I have long legs that need some space.
A daddy long legs.
I'm not a daddy long legs. I don't know whether to be insulted or... No, never mind. Right, I have here the burnt orange. And if you'd like a read with the burnt orange, please put your names up now. Not the chocolate orange, the burnt orange. Although the chocolate orange is probably double the price. Right, let's see.
Where it... Oh, no way.
Let me show. Whoa. That, there you are. Right. Okay, where are you going? Let me see where you go. Ah, Joanne Lewis, you have won yourself a spot prize because you noticed the little clue in the speech there about double the price. So well done, Joanne Lewis. A spot prize will be on its way to you on the next trip to the post office, which will be tomorrow sometime. Right. Now, where's it? Ah, there, he's stopped up there. So, Carly Lou.
I know I'm going to.
I have a stop on yourself with Crouching Bull's talking stick. So, here we go. Right. You're very welcome. You're very welcome indeed, Joanne Lewis. Right, okay. Right, Carly Lou, I am seeing an image of yourself, and you are, I want to say the image is showing yourself spread-eagled on the sofa. Okay? Spread-eagled on the sofa. Now, what does spread-eagled look like? Well, it's a bit like this. Arm over the back of the sofa. Legs up in the air on top of the sofa. Literally comfied up with all the cushions, and literally you have taken possession of the sofa. Okay? Taken possession of the sofa. Nobody else can get on it. And why not? If I could get away with doing it and didn't have to fight the dogs for the sofa, I would probably do the same thing myself. Right, so as I'm looking at you spread-eagled on the sofa, apart from two orbs which are sort of floating around about here, okay, something quite noticeable, because your throat chakra, this part of your throat where the Adam's apple would be, if I had one, all right, is a sign on your aura, okay, that there is a task awaiting completion. As I go into panoramic view, see what else I can see. Right. There's a person in spirit that is on your right hand side. Now I want to say they are about level with your head. Okay. And they're just standing there. I mean, they're not doing anything. They're just like standing there. Maybe they are jealous that you're spread eagled on the sofa. You know, because if it was my dogs, they would be kicking up holy whatever because I'm on the sofa and they're not. So let us see if we can link in with this individual. Right. See if they're in the queue first. Right. Have we got someone for Carly Lou? All right, you just bring them through now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Someone's just come through the portal now. Right. Who is it? Right, I can feel the energy approaching me now. Right, I have to say, right, straight away, without any shadow of doubt, this is a female's energy. Okay. Oh yeah, I even heard that myself. Yes. Okay. This is the lady's energy, and I have to say that this lady, I hesitate to say it, but I'm being urged to say it anyway. Thank you very much. Right. This lady describes herself as no lady. Okay. And as she comes forward, I want to say that this lady that describes herself as not being a lady, okay, has a very strong, if not at times overpowering character about her. Okay. She could be described at times as being like a bull in a china shop. Once she makes an entrance, there is no mistaking that she's there. She is, she has a very powerful way of communicating in a manner that would not be befitting of a politically correct society, to be fair, because there is something that needs to be there. So as it comes out, it passes through a filter and then lands on the ears, but there isn't a filter there. So what you hear is what she thinks, and what you hear is what she thinks and what she says. And there is no mistaking that that is what she said. Now, if you know her well, you would realize that it's not actually said to be of offense, because that's the way she's always spoke. However, if you'd only just met her, you would perhaps be a little bit horrified that what you heard was what was said. So when we say she will call a spade, that is exactly what she said. Okay. Now, in her day, that was the normal way of talking. So let's just say that if this was the early 70s, this lady could say that till the cows come home. But what she says in the 70s, as in 1970s, you could no way say that in 2025 without somebody somehow miraculously taking offense. Okay. Now, this lady sits in her upper 70s, early 80s. So there is very little chance of her actually trying to put this filter in and talk in a manner that wouldn't be seen to be offensive. or would fit in a very woke-ish society. Whatever woke is, I have no idea, but I keep hearing it every time I step out my door. That's very woke, or this is not very woke. I don't know what woke is, so if anyone can enlighten me, I'd be grateful, but please use it in simple terms, because otherwise I won't understand you. And she's coming forward, particularly to say, Carly, that you have words that still need to be said that haven't yet been said. And as I've just said, yeah, I've just told her. I've just told her. Yeah. Are you wagging it at me or are you wagging it at her? Oh, right, it's okay then. Right. And I'm getting the finger coming out here, right? And you haven't said what you're supposed to be saying yet. And it's about time you said it, because it's the only way you're going to get this sorted. And the waggly finger is coming out like this. And yes, she reminds me of my great nan, because it was always the finger. That's all you got, the finger. And the finger would strike terror into the heart of any 4-year-old, especially when it came from my great granny. Right? Because after the finger came the red hot poker, straight out of the fire, glowing bright red, and she would not hesitate to put this poker in places that God never intended it to go, because that was her way of, I suppose, telling a 4-year-old off. But yeah, she's adamant there are words to be said. Now, no, I won't. There's no way on earth I will be able to say that. Sorry. I just have. She says, tell her, because I keep having to keep telling her. All right. So, Carly, whatever these words are, you have to say them. Because this lady here ain't going to give me any peace until you've said them. And that finger is getting ever so close to the end of my nose. Yes, I have told her. You heard me. I did tell her that she needs to say the words. And what exactly? I don't know. I don't answer that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't. No, that's not for me to know. I mean, it's like, well, it's like she wants to smack somebody over the head with something to get them to do something, you know, and she's like definitely very, very, very old school, and definitely with the waggy finger, you know. Did you get that off your man? I don't know. How old are you? No, don't answer that. Not supposed to ask ladies how old they are. But anyway, I have to give you the please do say whatever these words are. Carly, please say them so I can have a few minutes peace and quiet without having my ear chewed off. But yes, you have to say them. She's not going to stop nagging me, that is. She's not going to stop nagging me until you have. Right? So please, please, for the sake of my poor delicate ears, please say them. To whoever it is you need to say them to, please do say them. But in a nice way. I've got one more to do. Right. Right, she's... Oh, that says... She's saying, I will, I promise. Does that get me off the hook then? Oh, that's nice to know. Thank you very much. Right. She's also saying that she is going to be hanging around you. Okay. Hanging around you. That sounds more like a threat than a promise, but that's what she's saying. She's going to be hanging around with you at home, continually. Did you say poke? Continually poking your sides until it's done. Okay? So I will leave you with her love and nagging and waggy finger. And good luck. In a nice way. Right. Man, I've said it all for you, right? And she's promised she's going to do it. So now you promise me you won't bite my head off now because you're going, yeah, that's lovely. She says, hallelujah. Although there were another few words in between the halla and the luya. Right, so I'll leave that with you then, Carly. Thank you very much. God bless you. It was such a pleasure meeting your nan. She's such a sweetheart. And I will leave you with the lovely Paul for the last reading of this evening, because we are quickly running out of time. So I'll see you shortly. And hello to Debbie. Nice of you to join us.
Right, let's have your names up and see who I'm drawing to. Hi, Debbie. How are you, my lovely? Thank you, Christina.
Can you ask Tanya what is a once full message?
Tanya, Luke's asking what's that once a full message?
Wonderful.
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 Wonderful. Okay, right. I'm going to go to Moon 7 Arta. If that's okay, Moon, can I come to you, please? Right, as I said, I'm working with the Animal Oracle. Angel, come on, down you get. Come on, Angel, come on down. Go on. Right, so yeah. Right, I'll split them and do this one. And this is definitely you. Greatness. And what I'm seeing with this is the love, a love that you give out, and the people that are so grateful for you being you, and the way you look at people, and you actually start giving the love to people. You don't judge, and you don't actually do anything to cause any harm to anyone. And people are just so appreciated of you for what you do and how you've done it. And I'm being told it's not been a very good life. You've never really had a good life until now, where you're actually starting to actually live properly with the person you think of and the wonderful things that go on. And like the second one, protector. You are the protector of your own being. You are the love, the light of you, of yourself. And what you're giving wholeheartedly, no matter how you've been feeling. Even if you've had a real down day, you still show the love and you still smile. And people draw to that, the love, and you speak honestly and the truth, and people really do think the world of you and your partner. You two are the perfect couple with love, and it's not always easy, and it's not always, there, but you always speak openly and honestly. And if someone's doing something wrong, you would actually tell them. You wouldn't care if it upset them or not. You would come straight out of it and say, look, that's not right. You're not doing what you're meant to do. you're working a spiritual page, and that is what you've got to do and how you've got to do it. But on a more poignant, things have been very difficult for you over the years, and there have been people you haven't been able to talk to, but Spirit are giving you that back, and they saying you deserve the love and the light. You deserve it all, because what you do and how you do things, you do it out of the love of Spirit and the love of who you are. And you still have trouble actually loving yourself. And they're saying now it is time for you to start loving yourself and being you. People do appreciate who you are and what you are. People don't judge you, where most people would judge anything, but you do not judge. You look at people with the same light as you look at anyone, like a homeless person. You'd still give them the love and support like you would with someone else. Judge anyone, and you always give the love. And Spirit are so proud of who you are and what you are. Don't allow people to actually try to hurt or anyone.
Do you want a double espresso? The machine's on.
Yeah. Oh, if it's not the trouble, there's no trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've just put the machine on.
Okay.
So I am having a double espresso if you want one.
Yes. Thank you.
It.
Yes, but you've got the shaman, and the shaman, I do feel, is a guide. There is a shaman guide, and he's coming in strongly with you, and he's telling you, I'm here to protect you. I'm here to give you the love. I'm here to give you the support. And he is saying, you can use me. You can ask me questions. You can ask me whatever you want. Don't think any question is too difficult to ask. They will come through, and they will be there with you and guide you and give you the love and support that you should have. Oh, wow. Thank you. Keep the love and support. Don't let people trouble you, because you are the light. You are the spiritual light of Spirit and of this earth. Don't look back. Always look forward, because you are the maker of your own. You are the protector of your own being. And I know that you protect your partner as well with love and support. And you deserve it back as well. And I know your partner does. Same with you. But always remember, the love, the light, the spiritual path is all yours for the taking. And take it with love and light. And I'm now going to read these out. And no one's saying. I've said it 3 times now. Right, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problems. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Congratulations, Tanya Rideout. You win a spot prize. So, yeah, easily achieve success. And then the protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic, which I know you do. And your last one, the shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirit and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. And I feel that is you, and the love and the support that you give and you treat people with is all love, and you deserve it back. And I'm going to leave that with you and say, bless you, and let the light flow all over. And now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke for a card for everybody. Right, here comes the main man himself. He's in a singing mood at the moment, or a humming mood, whatever it is.
Well, it's Fab Friday for those who work.
Thank you. If I can ask for a review, please, that would be fantastic. I see if it's no trouble, that is. Right. Okay.
That one.
Okay.
Right. The closing card for tonight is
No trouble.
the Angel of Communication. And the angel says, I express clearly the voice and wisdom of my heart. When we meet someone and connect with his or her inner light, we allow the most wonderful communication to happen, be it with words, gestures, with a smile, or even in silence. Communication inspired by the soul radiates interaction and synchronicity in our lives. There you have it.
Yes. I didn't mean that in a nasty way. I was trying to get people to actually put up the word again, because I said it again, and I was waiting for people to actually put it up again, so we could have given away.
The word is now closed.
We was going to try and give away another bracelet,
but you've missed it.
Yes.
Just
I said it just before.
You all must have been mesmerized by Paul's message.
Just was trying to give another one away. Hence why I said if it's no trouble, because Tanya, we have decided. You said trouble, not double.
Yes. You said trouble, and the word is double.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I apologise.
Hence why the reference to a double espresso.
Oh, right. Yeah, so he said double espresso. Oh, so then, yeah, it's still saying again.
The word's closed.
Yeah, but it's closed now. Yeah, I was trying to give another one. Thank you, Joanne. Much appreciated. Yeah, we've decided, Tanya, that we give it to the person that wins, and then if they want to pass it on, then they can. Because we've had a lot of people, saying, oh, this, that, and the next thing. But it's only fair that the person that wins it gets it, and then if they want to pass it on, then they can pass it on. We're not trying to be awkward. It's just a fairer way of doing it. Yeah. So
fabulous.
Yes.
It's marvelous. Less that too.
Yeah, and we'd just like to thank each and every one of you for coming tonight and joining us. And we do respect each and every one of you. Tomorrow we are doing donations, and the donations are for us this time. We're doing a night where the donations are going to be for us. Yeah, you don't have to give donations. It is just there if you wish to, but each and every one will get a reading. If we've got the time, we will still be reading you whether you donate or not. And next, it's just me and Luke tomorrow, and next week it'll be us and the lovely Miss Mischief again. So Joanne, I have sent you a message, so you can choose what one you wish. Oh, bless you, Lynn. Oh, bless you. If you give us a buzz, we can speak to you for a bit if you wish.
Yeah, to give us a buzz, I could forget to answer or let Paul answer.
Yeah, so yes, I'd just like to say thank you for each and every one of you that joined us.
Yeah,
and
it's been fun now.
Yeah, if you didn't have a message, or if you did, please give us a review. Oh, I love you too. Yeah, we're sending the love and healing out to you, Lynn and Joanne. Yes, we love you too. God bless you. So yeah, we will be back tomorrow and next week. You got told off.
Yes, oh, yes. Carly, I got told off first. I got it in my ear, and her finger was so close to my nose, I thought she was going to smack it.
She may think you deserve a little smack.
Oh, I might enjoy that.
Yeah, so it's now time to extinguish the candle.
She was like up like this, right next to my nose.
And say thank you to everyone that joined us and for everyone that put their names. Okay.
Anyway, God willing, we'll see you all again soon. And
right.
So that'll be Saturday night, 8 o'clock sharp. Be there or be late, but either way, we still start at 8. And until then, it just remains to say a big thank you to all of you, and to Tanya for her help doing the moderating.
And Carly for putting up posts for us. We do appreciate you for doing that.
Yeah, and thank Carly for nearly having my nose black and blued by her nan with the waggly finger. So,
as I was going to say before, even though the candle's out, the love still lives on with the people in spirit. So even though the candle's out, you still send the love. So bless you all. Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, absolutely. It made your day. What, for me to nearly have a black and blue nose? Oh, right, okay. Right, I'm going to remember that. Right. Because it was right there. Right like that.
And my name would be Bud's LOL. Yeah, and my mum as well.
See, my great grand, she would have got a red hot poker as the next step, and
Yeah.
that would have gone places where poker's God never intended to go.
Yeah. So anyway, good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Lots of love. Bye bye.
Take care of yourselves and everyone else. Bye bye.
Bye.